Hey guys, Furum here, and welcome to my 86th Asphalt 9 live stream. Thank you all for joining me today on kind of short notice. So usually what I do is I'll set up the event for the stream the night before so that people know it's coming. But last night I was so tired I just fell asleep and forgot to make the event, so I did it this morning instead. But again, thank you all so much for joining. Glad you all could come. Hello to, let's see, who we got? Car Guy, Paul Vigna, Dacia, Gamer Nation, Ice, Asphalt 1918, Mujol. Gosh, you guys, I don't know how to pronounce some of your names. L4V9L, I'm assuming that's like level. Malhar, Elliot, not gonna pronounce your last name. Sup1, Diego, Tibby, Mechanic, Jason Dean, and to everyone else as well. Thank you all so much for joining today. We have a new update, at least since the last stream that we did. The first one here is the LOTUS special event, which I haven't actually played in any yet because I've been super busy this week. That's a common running theme in my life. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the first one of this so that I can actually say that I have played this event and I don't just completely forget about it, like what often happens. So, how has everyone been? Hopefully your week has been maybe slightly less busy than mine. That is a cool building. I've been playing City Skylines 2 a lot recently, and that reminds me of some of the buildings in there, like some of the signature buildings, if any of you guys have played any of the City Skylines games. Okay, we're going this way. I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be making that. I don't think I'm gonna be making that turn. Norway is super fun though. It's definitely one of my favorite like new tracks they've added. Mainly because they've finally actually made something slightly more top speed oriented for those of us that like driving in our Yeskos and don't want to use our I don't know, Corvettes Grand Sports, for lack of a better car to think of all the time. Ooh, 2 a.m. in South Korea. Wow. Well, we are going to have it's probably a 2.5 to 3 hour stream today, so if you can't stick around for the whole thing, there will be an archive as always. This car isn't great. I mean, it's fun. It's fun-ish to drive, but yeah, not great. First time watching the stream? Thanks, Mate. F1LM very much overshadows all the elite B-class cars. F1LM overshadows B-class in general. It's like one of the most obvious, almost complete kings of its classes that I could think of. But yeah, so for multiplayer today, we're going to try to reach Legend as always. We do have the ER-9 limited series, which we can play some in. I'm recording races in the MC20 GT2 for a video in this one. But our main focus today is Classic Series. What league am I? An Asphalt 8 multiplayer? Probably whatever the lowest one is, because I don't play that game except on stream. So, what car would you like me to play? SRT8 test. Fine. You know what? Oh, we're at 1679 on this car, so this will be a good way to start off the stream. Let's start off with that. You know what? Not a bad idea. SRT8 MP1. Well, I maxed my infamous Tutu in the upcoming SE. I will try. That is a goal of mine. Currently, I think 20 blueprints away from 5 stars. If there's 85 blueprints for 6 stars, that means I need 105 more blueprints. I'm trying to build up my token so that I can at least get close to that. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm at least going to get it to 5 stars though. I'm at least going to get it there. But we will see. Win gold SRT8. I'm never making this car gold because I want at least one 1679 car. If there's another 1679 car that I can get instead, maybe I'll gold this one out. But for now, we're leaving this one. These all low rank cars to reach Legend. See, I wish I could, but that is not very likely to be possible nowadays. Did you get the McMurtry Sperling? Well, I talk a little bit about that car in my video about the update, so definitely go check that out if you'd like to see which cars might be more or less good, I guess, more or less likely to be decent ones to go for. Okay. Starting out strong in the worst car in the game. Not the worst, but definitely one of the worst to drive. We got car guy here. I see. And quite what a stunt to start off on. What? Okay. SRT8 is bad luck. This is what I'm learning today. It's generally best to like not drift in this car too, because you lose so much speed while drifting. Even if you don't get shockwave around the corners, you pretty much never want to drift in this car. Just like take turns. Don't 360, please. Thank you very much. Like here. I'm just going to take the outer way because I feel like this will be faster than trying to take the inner way and drifting. It's weird. This is one of the most skillful cars in the game to drive because you have to do such weird stuff to stop it from losing so much speed around every corner. You almost have to drive it like an S-Class car. Which is something I can't believe I'm saying. And it might not make any sense. I don't know if that analogy makes any sense whatsoever. See, look what happens if I drift. Lose so much speed so quickly. That being said, we're still in third, even after a knockdown, so maybe that's not so bad? Maybe that's not so bad? But then an X6 Evo, we can definitely play in that. Nope, you're not late, Chef. We just started about 10 minutes ago, something like that. 5-10 minutes ago. We were a bit late, so this was our first multiplayer race of the day. How many more tokens do you need for burst speed coming out? You're at 57,000 now. Do you need more? Is that enough? I mean, that entirely depends on what you have the cars at now that are in the burst of speed. I would assume that 57,000 would be at least enough to max one car. Depends what you're trying to do, I guess, in the burst of speed. But I see the 599XX Evo, so we'll go ahead and play that. I also see the Viper, which we can play. You know what? I'll play the Viper first. I haven't played this car in a million years, so we're going to start off with this. Then we're going to go to the 599. Should have wall ride with this car? Yeah. It's so rare that wall riding is the right thing to do if you're not in like a super high-end car though around certain turns. So again, it's like you have to drive it like an S-Class car. More credence to what I was saying. Which cars should you go for as a new free-to-play player with 7,000 tokens in reserves? That's difficult to say because 7,000 tokens nowadays is not really enough to get a lot of cars to the point where there will be like very good, if that makes sense. So I honestly would just keep saving and try to get as many tokens or as many blueprints and things as you can through other means rather than spending tokens on them for now. Oops, sorry. I forgot it was classic. Because last stream we had Ghost. I still have not learned all the right routes and everything on this track, so I'm just kind of, you know, trying some things out, seeing what sticks. Oh no, oh no, oh no! I knew instantly that was going to fail no matter what I did. I braked it hoping that that might do something, but even if I hadn't stopped the barrel, it would still have failed on me. without a doubt. Oh, let's see if this works. Kind of. I've gotten slightly better at it. Still not great. And third again after after a wreck. That seems to be a common theme. Tunnel around is slower at the beginning. Good to know. Yeah, I don't have as much experience on this track as other people because I was away for a lot of the time that it was in the game. Okay, let's play in the 599XX next. Going tunnel is always slower. Also good to know. You blocked me and then suddenly got knocked by the air and air. Oh no. Do I think there'll be a new soundtrack in Asphalt Unite? They haven't talked about that, have I? Or have they? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but given that they haven't explicitly announced it, I would guess not, especially since they added like no, that was Asphalt 8. The funk update thing was the Asphalt 8, right? Again, that was when I was gone, so I'm a little bit under. I'm not up to speed on everything that happened during that time. Spencer Sarth, okay. Oh. This is still one of my favorite C-Class cars to drive. Super fun. Bonk was 8 and 9? Oh, okay. So, they put the same ones in both games? Nice. I've considered trying to make a funk song. And I have an idea of the theme of what I would want it to be, too. Because it would actually fit well with the game. So that'll if I do make another Asphalt 9 song, which I'm not entirely sure about at this point, because I have made 10, and 10's a nice even number. If I do, it might be funk. We'll see though. We'll see. Oh yeah, I mean, if this sounds like an interesting Psytrance track. I also like that track as well. You can always see what the current song is playing down the lower left corner there. I added that because people would always ask me what song is playing, and I got tired of always having to answer. So now you can see right on screen. Okay, well we've got to gold, but I will go ahead and use the Venser because I already said that I would. And it is lower? Yes, it is. After this, we'll move on to B-Class cars. I'll be at Legend League soon enough. We'll see how long it takes, though. Usually it takes at least an hour. Ooh, good question, Tibby. Music genres, ones you like and dislike. So, broadly speaking, I like EDM the best, so which would include it, which is basically any electronic kind of music. So Monster Cat, which is the songs I'm listening to on stream, is EDM, and there's a bunch of other EDM labels. Other kinds of music I like would be, I like 80s classic rock because a lot of those songs include they're almost like the first EDM of sorts, because they included synths and things like that. They were the first decade to do that. At least for the most part. I mean, there were some 70s songs that did too, but 70s was more disco, which is also fun. But yeah, so 80s, EDM, and also like pop songs specifically from the era of 2007 to 2014. I don't know how better to describe it. So those are some of the ones I like. What do I dislike? I don't really hate any kinds of music, but the one that I just do not enjoy much at all is probably country. Now there are some country songs that are fine, but country is probably the last genre that I would just pick to listen to, if that makes sense. Like if someone puts it on, I'm not gonna complain about it. I mean, I go swing dancing. They play country music there all the time, and it fits with the vibe, so that's totally fine. But when I'm just kind of, you know, listening to stuff, vibing in my car on the way to work or something like that, country is not what I'll be putting on. F12 TDF, Sin. Oh, I golded out my Sin R1 recently, so I actually want to play that before I forget about it. I think this is between streams. Oh, I also 4-starred my Apex, so that's new. But yeah, let's play my newly gold Sin R1. What's the outlook on Asphalt Unite? Is it going to be a big change or not? From what I can tell, Asphalt Unite is going to be a lot more of a change in how the game looks rather than how it functions. With a big exception of cross-platform becoming a thing. But I mean, some of the biggest things that they're talking about with Unite is there's like a new UI. The graphics of the game are improved. There's like a new lighting engine and stuff like that. So I think largely the gameplay and all that stuff will stay the same, but the game will definitely look different. But under the hood, I think it'll be pretty similar. Yeah, the font isn't great. I gotta say, that's probably my least favorite part of it so far. The font we have now is, I mean, it's what we're used to, so obviously it's gonna look better for now. But yeah, I definitely think there's some better ones they could have chosen. Like, I don't know how well this would actually fit with the game, but I do really like the supercharged font that I've begun using in my videos. Probably not what they were going for, so I wouldn't say, oh, they should use it because I'm using it or anything like that, but I think it fits kind of more with the game's style of fast-paced and all that stuff. The font that they're using for Unite right now does look cartoonish, as mentioned in the chat. I don't think it fits super well with the style of the game. But, I mean, I can't say for sure, obviously, until it actually comes out in the game, so I shall withhold further judgment until then. But I mean, overall, it seems like a pretty decent update. It doesn't sound like they're... Unlike what they did with Asphalt 8, it doesn't sound like they're explicitly using this as a way to make it more pay-to-win and whatnot. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. The physics looks a little different. Possibly. I'd be curious to know if that's the case. Nice run, thank you. The invisible vantage? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, the Fortnite. It does look like a Fortnite font. That is a great way to put it. It looks like the font you would find in a cartoony like shooter game like Fortnite. Great way to put it. What else were people saying? So I saw F12 TDF, 488 GTB. Let's go with some of the lower ones first. So we get those out of the way. And we kind of go up toward the top of the class. But yeah, Gold Sin R1 is good. Fun car. Still doesn't drift or accelerate great, but the nitro is fun. Oh, you can't tell because my head is in the way, but I rearranged my shelves back there. I put all the Mustangs on the top shelf, and I moved my TV shows that I have on Blu-ray to the... Well, I guess that's technically on the top shelf. I moved the Mustangs to the top and the TV shows to the the top shelf so that I can buy more movies to put underneath the TV. As if you guys didn't know, so you know those those black things on the side, those are just for style, basically. You can move them left and right, and behind them you can fit more stuff. So I'm using my TV stand as just a way to fit movies. Whenever getting a house tour, I still need to do that. Gosh, I realized about a year ago I promised I would do it, and I just never did. The difficult part of doing a house tour is I don't want to just have stuff strewn everywhere, and I kind of do have that somewhat often, so I have to find a time when I actually have time to do it. Plus the apartment is clean, because it's not a house, it's an apartment. But I do definitely plan to do it. And the good thing is, I plan to stay here for a while, like at least a few more years. Like, while I'm saving up to actually buy a house. So, I mean, it's not really going to change a lot, hopefully. Unless I decide to rearrange stuff, which I don't know why I would. I really like the way it is set up now, so I don't know. But at some point, there will be a tour. This guy is hot on my tail. I wonder what he is. And I am not going up that that barrel. I was burned by that too much in the previous stream. Curious what this guy is. He definitely drifts better than I do. So probably a Huracan, if I had to guess. Probably a Huracan, something like that. See if we can fend him off. So far, so good. These final turns, though, will be the... That was bad. The big factor. Oh, it was another one! Okay. Very nice. Nope, no last second pass for us. Well, GG. GG, Mudgehole. I don't know if the J is standing in for something, or if that's how you actually pronounce it. Yeah, GG. Coden left Asphalt. Yeah, that was sad. Coden is one of the best community managers that Asphalt has had in a long time, because he seemed to make a point to try to be very active in the community and relate to people. And I mean, he was somewhat active in Purple Team even. He joined a bunch of YouTubers' Discords and was active there, which, you know, is way beyond what other community managers have done. So yeah, I was definitely sad to see him leave. I did not watch Driver 555's video about that. Elva, don't use the Elva. I don't have the Elva, I should say, so I can't use it. What is my PC specs? I have an RTX 3070. 16 gigs of RAM and an i7 10700F, I think. The computer is about, how old is it now? 3.5 years? Something like that? Yeah, about 3.5 years. Yo, Toxie, glad you could join. Interstellar is going to be released in the cinema. Yes, I did see that. I'm going to see it in the biggest screen I can on opening day, even if I have to drive to see it in IMAX. I'm gonna go see Interstellar in IMAX. If you guys didn't know, that's my favorite movie of all time. Okay, what have we got here? So we got the Vantage, GT, UB11, Sin. The very first car that I saw people do was the F12, so we'll go with that one. But the good thing is, we're probably not going to get the platinum for a little while. Metal design, thank you, Enzo, for that. $2 Australian, I'm guessing. That is what the A means, but correct me if I'm wrong. Be funny if it was something weird like Armenian dollars. What's my PC name and price? Is it a custom build? So when I bought it 3.5 years ago, it is a Dell like G5 something or other, and it was around $2,000. It was a pre-built. But cool thing about it was I purchased it, but my entire setup that I am using to stream on, I purchased using earnings from this YouTube channel. So by making videos, I made enough money to be able to make better videos. Oh, not good. I could have gone on top, but I didn't want to risk it. Hey, Yesko, and hey, Sefia, what's up? Glad you could make it. Ooh, that's fun. That 12 TDF is a fun car. Just gotta be careful with the turns, because it can't drift super great. Nor does it handle super great. Yep, that's the worst part of it. Pretty fast though, so if you're looking for a speedy car that is still pretty good, that's the one for you. Force barrels for the win. Yes, that specific place is one of my favorite places to do it. Shifted from Android to Windows. Nice. Did you transfer your account or did you just like start a new one? That'd be quite an achievement if you just start a new one. Any intention to play Asphalt 9 China? Not really. I don't see much of a purpose in it. Can I use Apex? Sure. Let's see if I can upgrade it. Oh, like we can upgrade this. That won't be too expensive. Oh, I say as it gets expensive. Let's see. Can we fully upgrade it or no? It'll be close. I think we probably can. I don't have anything else I'm spending my money on right now, so I'm fine doing this. Just barely. 200 grand left. It's so much... See, cars like these are so much easier to upgrade than other ones. The J Epic? Oh, I already put that on the car. If you're talking about the one that I did last stream, I already added that to the J. Does that new McMurtry car actually have a smaller hitbox? If you can you test drive it? That's a good question. I might try it out and see if that's the case. If it is, I could see that being interesting in multiplayer. Let's go for 007 Special Hunt. I basically ignore all car hunts because I simply do not have time to play them. Over 440 million credits. Do you never spend? What's up? Haven't been to stream since 2020. Well, welcome, Jarrett, after 4 years. As you can see, some things are different around here. The Murti looks like normal car and just got squished. Yeah, it was like someone put it in a, I don't know, a vise or whatever and just squished it. Ooh, that's good handling. Very nice. See if we can catch this Vanda. Probably not. The Vanda is basically like a slightly better Apex. Because it has the same perfect nitro thing. Drifts super well, all that good stuff. Isn't super fast. So I'm not expecting to be able to catch him, but it'll be a fun challenge to see if we can. Oh, what? I accidentally hit the touch drive button on the keyboard, which I didn't know was a thing. Oops! Thankfully it didn't make me wreck, okay. I don't know, what key is that? I pressed something and it turned on and I just pressed the same key again. I still don't know what key it was. When did I grow a beard? Ah, so you haven't been around for a little longer. I grew a beard in November. But to be fair, I only started streaming with it again in April, so, or in May, maybe. I will also do the super chat, which was the Ital design. And maybe this will be the car that will finally take us to reach, where is this car? Here it is. Maybe this will be the car that'll take us to Platinum. Do I shave or is just that starting to grow? I do shave. I do about 7 millimeters and then slightly shorter on the sides. That's about it. I just maintain it at that level. I tried growing it longer, but I liked it better a bit shorter. So I'm kind of trying to make it look like long stubble, if that makes sense. I don't know. I've been told it looks good, so I'm gonna keep it. Using a controller, the upper. I'm not using a controller, so I'm not sure. It was some key over to the left of my keyboard. Mine's a perfect length. Why, thank you, Hamburger. But knowing you, I don't know whether that's sincere or sarcastic, but I'll take it as sincere. Yes, the F12 is still very useful. Have I ever gone to Europe before? I have not. I have never been out of the United States. I would like to go one day. I want to visit Germany, because I know a bit of German, and I have German ancestry. But I've never been. I've never actually been west past Dallas for the for the ESL tournament. That's the furthest west I've been in the US. So, and the furthest north I've been is like Ohio or New Jersey. So, it's insane, bro. I need to travel more. I want to just like, oops. Well, that was almost shockwave. Rip. I want to take a giant road trip of the entire United States one day. I think that'd be super fun. Or at the very least, just visit more places. Because my parents didn't visit a lot, or didn't travel a lot growing up, and so neither did I. But now that I'm out on my own, and I have my own resources, I can probably do that. The only question is, when and with who? And all those questions that are important to figure out. Oh, sorry. Person. I don't know who you were, but sorry. Other Ital design. Yeah, that first ESL in Dallas was one of the coolest experiences that I've had. I hope to do something like that again one day. It was certainly it's quite a bit of a hassle because me and my family made it into a road trip to drive out there. But we made it work and we had a great time, and we all look back on it fondly nowadays. Even though it was quite stressful at the time. Is North Turkey considered Europe? I think specifically the tiny portion of Turkey that is west of Istanbul, I think that's considered Europe, but I think the rest of it is considered Asia. Tab for touch drive? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, considering where I put my fingers, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, we are now into Platinum, so we can either keep using B-class cars or move on to A-class cars. I would like to visit the Nürburgring one day. 911, Onyx. F1LM. Oh, we have to do the F1LM. I mean, We just have to. Did I see Eris's new vlog? I didn't. I'm kind of surprised. I'll have to go look at that. Let's see. On YouTube? Oh, do you mean the camel one? I'm subbed. I must have just missed this one. No, I have not seen this yet, but I'm very curious now. Requested GT lots of minutes ago. See, the issue is my GT is very low stars, so I would almost certainly lose in it. And we're trying to get to Legends, so I don't know how feasible that would be. Oh! Lag. What's going on? The F111 is just fast enough to be able to pass everyone before the ghosting hits, or the ghosting goes away, I should say. I love this car to death. It's so OP. Woo! Sometimes I wonder if the people in the apartments next to me hear me scream when I stream. I feel sorry for them if that's the case. Because as much as I love my apartment, one issue with every single new apartment, because this is a relatively new one, is that they're basically built with just a wood frame and not much actual insulation between the floors or in the walls for that matter, and so it's very easy to hear people. Like, there's one dude who lives below me, I'm guessing, who turns on the super loud music at like 7 in the morning, and I have to just deal with it. I'm like, okay, dude, what are you doing? $9.11? You mean the... which one? If we're talking about this guy, I can play in this 911, if this is the one y'all are talking about. Do I have a Bugatti in Asphalt 9? I have my gold Chiron, if that counts. I'm going to review Asphalt Unite. When it comes out, I will probably make a video about it, going over some of the new changes and stuff. Oh, started 9/11. See, the cool thing about my stream is I can interpret your guys' messages however I want, and you can't do a thing about it. I mean, it's not my fault GameLoft put like 4 9/11s in the game. Okay, let's go. I have seen the new GPT-4o thing, whatever it's called. Wow, I missed all the nitro there. That's not good. I don't keep super up with all of the AI stuff that's going on. Oh, the ghosting is gone now. Okay. But I have seen some of the... Oh, come on! I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I saw that car 360, I knew I was gonna die. But yeah, I don't keep up with that stuff a ton. Got him back. I don't know if that was on purpose, but I just felt like it. I'm sorry. Don't know what happened there. My 360 just canceled. I mean, my drift just canceled. Okay. Maybe we can pass this Onyx? No. Close though. GG. When somebody has nothing in their name, it's just wrecked and won the race. Am I avoiding drifting with the car that floats like a charm? I don't know. I think I'm just not. I don't know exactly when it's best to drift on this track. Zond R, do not have that car. What else have we got? Pagani. That's a good idea. We'll do the other Pagani. Have a Mustang ride? Yes, indeed I do. Thoughts on parties and Asphalt Unite? If parties is what they call being able to just like play with whoever you want, I think that's super cool, and it's been a very long time coming. Hey, Crystal Winner. Mustang 2 hood? Not as hood as the Dodge Charger. This car will always be great. I feel like no matter what happens, this car will always be good. Think I'm forgetting to say go? Oop! I am, actually. Great point. I forgot that this time. I went to Roger. Alrighty. Let's see. Where's this car? Lower. Here it is. Yes, I applied my Epic I bought last time to Nitro. Do I like the Mach-E? Ooh, that's a loaded question. I think it's a cool vehicle, but as a Mustang, I don't think it does very good. It doesn't have it's not like aggressive enough, in my opinion, to be called a Mustang. I can't do the share until I get to Legend. I have not tried Assetto Corsa. New private lobby doesn't consume fuel. That would be awesome. Cause then, I mean, we could use stream as a I could use stream as a way to do stuff with you guys. And not having to be in the same, you know, club like currently we have to. Ooh. I don't know what that was. That was a pretty good lap. Hey, Prashant. I'm doing well. How are you? Yes, I will be playing MP2 as well, if you guys would like to see that. SV? Sure. I don't think I've raced in that car on stream in a while. Stop ignoring car until you can get the guaranteed blueprints from them. That's a good point, and I do usually try to do that. So I don't entirely ignore them. I do try to get the guaranteed blueprints, but beyond that, I don't really. Okay, let's do the SV. Hey, thanks, Adrian. Glad you could make it. My favorite Lambo? Ooh. It's a tough question. I like all of them. The SV has always been one of my favorites, though. So I might say the SV. It's a good mix of like aggressive and cool. If that makes sense. The Huracan's also neat. I know a dude who has a Huracan in the shop right now. He's a mechanic, and they work on some of the higher end cars and stuff like that. They've also got an Urus in the shop too, which is pretty sweet. Hi, person. I will just stay behind you, so I don't get knocked down accidentally. Oh, okay, hi. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Sure felt like it. Oh! Ooh, these people are feisty! I'm staying away from everyone in this race. A lot of knockdowns going on here. Back to third. I'll take it. As long as I get a podium, I count that as kind of a win. Wow, a lot of SVs there. Pretty cool. Have I done anything new with my Mustang? Not really. It's not a car that I'm planning to do a lot with. I just want it to be reliable and work, and it has done that. So, do the Evo? Not at this point. Not unless I'm trying to lose rating. Let's see. What else? What else? Your favorite is Centenario and the Huracan. So just a clean Mustang? Yeah, pretty much. For a while, I had a spoiler, like a stick-on spoiler that I put on it, but I took that off eventually. 570S Aperta P1. We'll do the P1. Because I can say P1 MP1, which is fun. Cyan is cool. No, I agree with you, Chef. I think it's one of the better looking ones. It's certainly different. Thank you, Primetime fan. It's so funny. I never had a beard in my life before. And then when I started growing it in November, there have been a number of people that I have only met since then that have become good friends. And they've only ever known me with my beard. When I've never had one before in my life. It's the funniest thing. Oh. Okay, let's try not to go in the tunnel. Okay, cool. Oh! Oh no! My life flashed before my eyes just then. That was bad, very bad! Oh, that was even worse. Car wrecked so hard my game lagged. Well, this is some insanity right here. And somehow, we're not in last. How? I don't know. Crazy. Where gay P1? Last time it didn't work very well for me, so I turned it back to purple. Why'd my song stop? Come on. Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened. I think someone landed on me. They were falling down as I was going up, and it was like, and because they were on top of me, I died. That sounds weird. Let's move on. Let's do the VLF, actually. That is a good option. Oh, this song is hilarious. It's all about bananas. Very fun. Thoughts on multiple lap races in Asphalt 9? I wouldn't be opposed to it. I know that there have been some multiplayer seasons that have had multiple laps. I do think that would be better for faster cars, so maybe they should do a season with that, or maybe have it be randomized between 1 and 2 laps, something like that. Or even bring back voting like with Asphalt 8. I don't know, but I think it would be cool to see some multiple lap races to give some more variety, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We have seen them before, but we haven't had them in a while. Which is a shame. Oh! Oh no. I haven't done that in a while. Oh no, we're gonna die again, aren't we? Yep, I knew it. I'm gonna leave this. Yep. Not happening. Let's, I want to play this again to make up for that. You think of growing out the beard this summer? All the girls you work with think you should. I will say, I have gotten compliments on it from some of the female gender. So I say give it a shot. And if you don't like it, you can always shave it off. It's nothing permanent. Is a Mustang a V6 or a V8? It is a V6. The final model year of V6, actually, 2017. Brunettes or blondes? That is quite the question. I'm gonna have to go against the grain here and say brunettes. Although, if I'm being entirely real, I'm gonna really go against the grain and say girls with black hair, those are the best. So I guess my hierarchy would go black, then brunette, then blonde, then whatever else there is. That was a very clean pass there at the end. Why would they stop making the V6? I don't know. I'm assuming it was too good for how... the thing is, that car, the Mustang V6, probably one of the best values you could get in a new sports car for the power that you get. And then the 4-cylinder was more expensive, which still is weird. Okay, moving on. 918. Why on tracks like Tuscany, white cars tend to glow? I have no idea. No Mustangs exist that will be my favorite / dream car. Huh. I don't know. Probably some Lamborghini or something. I don't have any particular second place. Alright, see ya, Ice. Have I watched Ford versus Ferrari? I have. That was pretty good. Not my favorite racing movie, but it was pretty good. You know, one thing that I've found is I have very unconventional favorite movies in trilogies or franchises. For example, my favorite Fast and Furious movie is Tokyo Drift. I don't think a lot of people share that opinion. My favorite Indiana Jones movie is Temple of Doom. I don't think many people share that opinion. My favorite Back to the Future movie is Part 2. I don't think many people share that opinion. So I don't know what it is. But I tend to have somewhat unusual, I guess, tastes out of franchises. Now I know obviously I'm not the only one that thinks that. Like I know there's plenty of people who love Tokyo Drift, but it's just not a common favorite. Oh jeez! Don't land on me, don't land on me, don't land on me. Thank you. Thank you, Prashant. Oh man, I'm not gonna remember all that. Can I react to Road to Unite Episode 3 and talk about it? Also a manhunt with Dodge SRT8 C-Class with A-Class cars hunters. You may have to remind me about the manhunt. But yeah, I mean, I have not actually seen Road to Unite Episode 3 yet, so I'm totally down to react to that and see what's going on with it. All right. Let's get this figured out. How do we do this? I'm always like, if I want to react to something, what's the best way to do it? Let's do it this way. Okay. I haven't seen this before.
Hello there, Muttley here, and welcome to our next episode in our Road to Unite series. As we prepare for the release of Asphalt Legends Unite on July 17th, today we're taking a look at some of our newest and most exciting features. The new friends list and private lobbies.
This is one of the best things.
Arriving on launch day, you'll finally be able to play with your friends no matter what they're playing on and without relying on clubs. These screens are still work in progress, but as you can see, In the friends list, there are a few filters and tools to help you out.
So it's kind of like
adding friends
clubs,
is as simple as exchanging game IDs.
With just anybody.
And we've included a few suggestions as well to make your
I wonder
life
if the friends
easier,
list is
including your club
infinite,
mates,
like you can get
platform
however
friends
many
lists,
you want.
and even players you recently played against. And our next feature goes hand in hand with friends lists. Say hello to private lobbies.
So some of you guys have
With
seen the private room on my
creators
stream before.
Who have helped
That's
us
what
test
this
them
is.
over the past year. Private lobbies are coming with Asphalt Legends
Yeah,
Unite.
we've helped beta test this.
Private lobbies are a great way to set up a race between yourself and a group of friends.
I will add
Whether to
anyone
take a
in
quick
chat who
practice
wants to
run
be added.
Or to settle that grudge once and for all.
I'm looking forward to that.
Up to 8 players will be able to participate in a private lobby, and you can select from a range of tracks to
nice.
race against your friends. You'll also be able to set up the car classes allowed in the race, and even allow for spectators.
That's
Best
very
of all,
good.
private lobbies do not require tickets or use any fuel to start a race.
Awesome.
The addition of private lobbies is a game changer, and it opens the doors to even more ways to have fun, not only with your friends.
I have no
but
idea
also
why it
with
took
our
so long.
Community at large, offering a quick way to organize online races with anyone.
This will be great for
definitely
streams.
be having some fun on the Discord channel once they're live, so keep your eyes peeled for some private lobby hijinks in the future. And that's a wrap for another episode of the Road to Unite series. We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive behind the scenes, and don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified when the next episode hits. See you on the track, legends.
Very cool. All right. Well, thank you for that. Prashant? Yeah, I'm subscribed to the channel, but I don't know why I didn't get the notification. Oh, I know why. I don't have all on. I need to turn on all notifications for that. Neat. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Even more now. Is there a friend cap? I was wondering the same thing. I don't think so. Let's see. ZR1. Okay. I have not played in this car in a while. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Oh, wait. Music. Come back, music. Gran Turismo. Kinda slow. I don't know. Did I watch Gran Turismo? I did. Pretty fun. You can choose the mode in private lobby. I hope you can choose Slipstream Ghost Normal or all that stuff. It would be super cool if you could even choose some of these smaller little things like, do you have ghosting at the start or not? You know what would be actually very neat that I don't think they would add, but would be cool if they did? Hey, got both nitros. Very, very nice. If they made a way to force manual acceleration, like for a private lobby for everyone in the lobby, that would make it a lot easier to do manhunts and stuff like that. But then the person running would also have that, so I don't know. Maybe that's not such a great idea. See you, Aaron. All right. Just make it only apply to specific people you choose. That would be cool. Hey! It's the meme number 1679. No, I will not be grinding any hunts. Do we know when Asphalt 10 comes out? If I had to guess, Asphalt 10... With as much work as they're putting into Asphalt 9 with the Unite update and all that, I tend to think that the old rumors that there won't be an Asphalt 10 might be true, or at least not for a while. I expect that they may make offshoots, but a true, like, 10th Asphalt game, I am thinking is less and less likely. That being said, I would say if they do it, it will be in at least like a few years from now. It's not going to be super soon, especially not after this Legends Unite update. What's the joke with 1679? So 1679 is a joke from back in the old Asphalt 8 days when I would tune cars to below 18 or below 1680 rank, because if you tuned above that, you'd have a much higher chance of facing maxed out 1805-ish cars. And so I would tune them to 1679 to get as close to the barrier as possible. So that was fun. But okay. Moving on, let's see. I know someone said the Onyx earlier, so we can go with that. Let's see. They did basically kill off the numbering with Unite, so I guess it's guaranteed to be no mainline game for the next 10 years. That's kind of my thought too. That being said, I am curious to see what Forza did, because they dropped the number for Forza Motorsport. And so I don't know if that's their way of saying we're just going to keep updating Motorsport and not have another one. This will be the definitive Motorsport game. Or if they're just like rebooting the series and it's going to start over with a second one. Who knows, honestly. And I mean, what Motorsport does does in no way like change what will happen to Asphalt, because they're two very different companies. But I think what happens with Motorsport, and if they release another game in that series, might tell us a little bit more about what Asphalt might do. But I definitely understand that logic, and I tend to also think the same thing, that there won't be another mainline game for at least several years. Which summer blockbusters am I looking forward to watch and review? Oh man, I've got a bunch coming up, so let me open AMC. So I'm seeing Bad Boys Ride or Die next week. Also looking forward to Quiet Place Part 1. We got Twisters. We got obviously Deadpool and Wolverine coming on later in the summer, which I'm super excited for. That's probably my #1 most anticipated movie of the year. I mean, I do have my Fear MTV channel that I could make movie reviews on. I've thought about doing that. Is that something you guys might be interested at all in? Or even like posting reviews to my Instagram or something, like just in stories if I gone seen something. Because I knew it. I kind of do that on my personal Instagram, but I haven't really been doing that on my YouTube Instagram. Ride or Die trailer does look cool. Have y'all seen the promo of the first person shooter like scene in that, where Will Smith is like he has his own camera rig attached to the gun and he's like moving it around and all that stuff? That looks super cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing that in it. Oh, hi Vanda. Thanks for drifting out of my way. Very cool of you. And we still went down. Okay. We'll get to Legend eventually. Real name reveal at 500,000 subs. Yes, actually, I will be doing that. It's funny though. I promised that for so long, and yet we got to 45,000 and stagnated. But yes, I will do a real name reveal at 50,000 subs. That is a promise on my part. At least the first name. I mean, there's a few people that already know, but yeah, for the most part, I don't think people do. Let's see. Okay. What else do we got? 570S, good option. Let's go with that next. Hopefully we can stop losing and we'll start winning. I will need to end the stream right around 3 o'clock on my end, though, because I got something else I got to do soon after that. Just so y'all know, I can't really go over today. Which would be an hour and 36 minutes from now? Yes. Thank you, Gary. Whenever I do reveal my name, I think you guys will find it funny for a reason. But that is all I will say for now. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Most of my bad luck today has just been getting knocked down. There's not really been a lot of wrecks and stuff. It's just weird knockdown bad luck. Because, like, we've had plenty of races like this one, which have, you know, gone great. And then we have other ones that come right afterwards where I just get, you know, sandwiched against a wall or something like that. Why don't I do punch drift? Punch drift in Asphalt 9 works very differently than in Asphalt 8. So in Asphalt 8, punch drift makes you go more toward the inside, so you can get around sharper turns easier. Asphalt 9 does the exact opposite. Punch drifting makes you go more toward the outside. Now, in some cars, it can make you go faster around the turns, which is why you see me do it sometimes, but you can't do it on a tight turn, because you'll just hit the outside. So, yeah, it's interesting. My name is not, like... my name isn't super common, but it's also not super unique. I don't know how to say it. It's just a name. What else? Let's go with the Aperta. P11? What's the P11? Unless you mean the 911, which I already played. Wonder how I haven't quit given the state of the game right now. I have to say, I considered it. When I took my break from the game last year, I considered leaving for good, but I knew that I didn't want to make any kind of rash decision. So that's why I gave myself several months away from the game just to work on my own stuff and, you know, just be away for a while. And I realized that I really do still enjoy playing this game and streaming and all that. There's not really any other game that I quite feel that way about at this point. So I thought I'll stick with it. And I still don't think it's become nearly as bad as what happened to Asphalt 8. So I'm gonna stick with it until it truly becomes unplayable for free-to-play players, which I don't think has happened quite yet. There's still a lot of fun to be had. It's certainly not as achievable for free-to-play players and stuff, because like more and more new cars are becoming locked behind a paywall, but it's still fun, and I still enjoy doing this with you guys and making videos and all that, so I'm gonna keep up with it for at least a while longer. I do not have the Victor. The last car hunt car that I tried super hard to get, and actually did, was actually a key hunt car, the 599XX Evo. And we got to Legend. Very nice. I thought it was going to take longer than that. Cool to see. Philip vibes, not super common, not super rare. For some reason you have a Philip face. I always find it funny to see what names people think I look like. I've gotten all kinds of stuff from people. What's the billboards now in Asphalt 9? The black ones? I haven't seen them much, but it's something about like don't drive while high or something like that. I don't know. Steve, I am from Minecraft, yes. Lycan. You know, actually, let's start with that. We don't play this one too often. Should a yearly special that was lasted for a month. This was a career hunt. Mega car hunt that a hunt for any car needed for a career. I would also like that because there are a number of flags in career that I haven't gotten due to just not having the car for some reason. You couldn't drive if you weren't high. I don't think that's what they were going for. Hey, Roxanne. Like the song? Hudson Vivendi's hostile taker of Gameloft. That was so long ago that I don't even remember a time before it happened. Hey, we got Toxie in here. Well, my car is worse than all of these, so I'm probably gonna lose. But I thought, well, we'll start with something maybe slightly less OP and move up from there. Oh! Hey, we're not actually doing too bad. The Lycan really isn't a bad car. It's just not that fast anymore. As you can see, it's not like these guys are getting super far ahead. Sweet. Hey, now we're at 1769, which is like 1679, but swapped. Haven't reviewed Devel. That's because I was away at the time that it came out, and there hasn't been a multiplayer season for it since. Any purple cars look blue outside in Greenland. Okay, moving on. Let us do the Sheeran, because that seems to be the car that people really want to see. GG, Promo Queen. It's worth getting a Gara RS. I mean, I would say if there's no other particular car that you're using Clash credits and tokens on, I'd say go for it. I unlocked the Agera RS myself recently, actually, soon before my previous stream, and it's fine. I mean, at 1 star, it's not amazing. Maybe ask for races from other good players in the community. Issue is I barely have enough. I'm already getting a backlog of videos again because I just haven't made time to do them. And if I got races from other people, I just think I would never be able to upload everything. I did used to do that when I had more time, but nowadays it's so tough, man. Because when you start actually doing things, that's when you realize, oh, doing things takes up a lot of time. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. Don't wreck. You're just gonna wreck. Yep. Oh, what? Oh. I don't know what just happened. It didn't wreck where I thought it was going to, but then it wrecked where I didn't think it was going to. Is there any way to, like, get through that part without wrecking consistently? It seems so random. I've always tried to go as far to the right as I can, but I don't even know if that's how it's supposed to work. Don't use nitro. That makes sense. Don't 360 there. I don't 360 there. Just slow down. Fair. Aim for the center. That makes sense. I've just had issues where when I go up on the ramp toward the center, it tends to put me higher, but yeah, the center does make sense because, like, it's shaped like an arch, so in the middle, obviously, there's going to be more room. Drifting the jump. I'll try all these things next time. I have seen the Devel, yes. I played it about once in its, whatever the Drive Syndicate. I played in the Drive Syndicate. Do I like the 1+ Open? I've never had one or used one, but it looks pretty cool. Way too expensive, though, I think, for what it is. Ed Sheeran, nice. Yes, go next race. Alrighty. Again, be giving me suggestions in the chat, and we'll play them. What's the best looking car in the game? Well, obviously the Shelby GT350R. Duh. Have you seen what shirt I have on? Senna, anything but the Senna, guys. I can't, I would get last place. I would guarantee you. Anything slow, I'm sorry, I can't really use. Yes, I can play in the Speedtail. That's about the lowest speed of car that I want to play. If it's below 265, 270, I'm probably not going to. Miles per hour. I mean. Woo! Oh, sorry. Sorry, buddy. Man, do I love this car. And this is a good track for it too. At least this variant is pretty good, so. You have to be a bit careful going under that arch too, because you can actually hit the top there if you go off with too much speed. That's the guy who took the Lycan. That's why I did that first, and not further on in Legend League, because I knew that was going to be the only slower car I was going to use. No Cyan. Nope, no Cyan. That car's also slow. So Speedtail it is, wherever you are. There you are. Every update, the garage changes, and I forget where things are. Yeah, GG Toxie, bit of a painful race indeed. Tommaso P90 look gorgeous. Is that the new one or the older one? Because there's two D Tommasos in the game. I've recorded races, and like I've edited kind of the video for the other one that just came out recently. I just haven't found time to do a recording, voiceover. Yes, Yesko is still good. Do I think Sheeran is horrible nowadays? Absolutely not. Sheeran is still great. It's not like a sure thing like it used to be, but it's still very good. D72, yeah, I get all those D Tommasos mixed up. When I thought about USA beating Pakistan in cricket T20 WC, I have no idea what that means, but I did see that the USA did win, and I find that funny because we are probably the last country you'd think of when you hear the word cricket. So I think it's funny for that reason. Okay, we're going to try the thing. We're going to try no nitro middle. Hey, it worked. Cool. And Tibby wrecked. Rip. Yeah, I hate that section. I'm assuming you do too. Cool. I do have the tutu, and I can certainly play in that as well. Heard of Speedtail's fake acceleration. I've heard that too, but I do not know if that is true or not. Is Speedtail good enough at 5 stars? Yeah, 5 stars Speedtail is pretty good. I mean, that's what mine's at, and you just saw that it worked pretty well on Rome. Most S-Class cars at 5, even at 4 stars, a lot of S-Class cars are pretty good. 5 stars are when they start getting really good. But let's use the Tuatar, and we'll also use the Tryon. See, we're at 50 out of 70 to 5 star. Yes, I'm definitely hoping to at least 5 star the Tuatar. If I can, I'm going to try to 6 star it. We'll see if that'll be possible though. Saying Sheeran is... So, Mods Furious comment, Drive555 said Sheeran is horrible nowadays because his floaty capability is much worse than the newer Kings, and some people agreed. That is, it's true that his floaty capability is much worse than the newer Kings. I have no issue with that. The problem is, a lot of people don't have these newer Kings. And so when you're talking about whether or not a car is horrible or not, you kind of have to consider the people that have the Sheeran. What other options do they have, right? Because for a lot of people, I would say the Sheeran is one of the best cars that they have, even if it might not be necessarily one of the best, you know, in regards, like when compared to the Venom or something like that. I mean, obviously it's not as good as the Venom, but I would say most people don't have the Venom. And a lot of people do have the Sheeran very high stars at this point, if they've been playing the game for a while. And so I kind of think you have to take that into account too. Because, you know, most of the new Kings of the game, like the Devel or the Venom and all that stuff, they're very expensive to get. And so the people that do have them will be, well, interesting move there, will be somewhat few and far between. So yeah, just something that I would keep in mind, or that I try to keep in mind when I'm figuring out, you know, is a car good or not now? It has a lot to do with what the options that people have are. Oh, rip Malhar. The other Tuatar got you. Oh! Using cars as missiles. Oh, guys, so recently I watched Bad Boys 2. If you guys don't know, they have a hilarious scene in that movie where they use cars as missiles. It's the funniest thing. That movie is great. Do I feel confident in the Tuatar, since its only good stat at the moment is its top speed? I don't feel as confident in the Tuatar as I do in my Sheeran or my Jesko, because those are more well-rounded at the star that I have the set currently. But it's pretty good still. I feel decently comfortable with it. Oh yeah, I've no doubt that I'll be able to 5-star it easily, but getting the 6 stars, that's the question. Jesko again, you need a rematch? Okay, I'll do the Jesko again. We got time, so I'll play in that. Plus, this car is just a fun one. So, plan is for the rest of the stream, we're gonna play a few more races in MP1. Probably do a few races in MP2 with some cars you guys would like to see. I will also do the Tryon, Rimac, and Regera after this. So those will be probably the last 3 S-Class cars that I do. But yeah, so we'll do some MP2, then we'll move over to club races. And then do some Asphalt 8. Yeah, I'm going to play MP2 after a few races, probably. Jesko is very fun to drive. Completely agree with that. What car is the C-Class King? I mean, it's still the Aranera, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they made anything that's overall better than that one. It's not king on every track, but I think it's still king on most. Ah, rip. Well, I will play a few more MP1 races, so maybe we can rematch. I also wish I had Devel. I wish a lot of things. But Devel is not free to play in the slightest. So that will not be happening. Okay. 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 All right. A lot of things happening right about now. Oh. Okay, don't die on me around the wall ride. Thank you very much. Don't half barrel me. Thank you very much. This is the two things I always worry about on this track at the end here. Cool, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I don't know when the Absolute is coming to Asphalt 9. They seem to like to test cars out on China first. But okay, so we're gonna do the Sheeran, the Tryon, Regera, and what was the other one? Someone will tell me. Tryon, Regera, and one other car that I was gonna use before finishing off the stream. Should there be more remastered tracks in Asphalt 9? I think what would be cool to see... Rymac, that was it. Thank you. Thank you, Amatai. Hope you are enjoying your membership to the channel. But to answer your question, I think what would be cool to see is figuring out which tracks people enjoyed the most from each of the past Asphalt games, and then making a remastered version of one of them. Like, for example, maybe one from Asphalt 7, one from Asphalt 6. I know people... I don't remember exactly which ones people liked from those games, but I can think of, like, Havana from Asphalt 7, and Nassau. Was it Nassau? Maybe from Asphalt 6? The one that went underwater, which was pretty cool. Oh, bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. What happened back there was I was focusing on trying to not knock down the Rymac that was going around the corner, that I took it too far toward the inside and drifted on hitting the barrel roll, and it made my car go weird. Drifting into a barrel roll always acts funny. Sometimes you may die like I just did. Wouldn't reverse tracks be cool in this game? I mean, they have those for most tracks, right? They're just not, they're not called reverse, but they do have reverse versions generally, I think. Yes, I do like Dubai Asphalt 8. I feel like that's not an iconic one though, so they should choose like one iconic track from each game and remaster that. Like Nevada from Asphalt 8, I think that was pretty cool. I mean, Nevada's a well-liked track from that game, so. Okay, let's play the Regera next and end off with the Nevera. Those cars only have 2 letters difference from each other. Where is it? Here it is. Barcelona would be good to add. I also very much like Barcelona. Plus, that would be another more straight track that they could add. Sector 8 was great, but not reversed. Yeah, Sector 8... The thing is, I feel like Sector 8 would not go well with Asphalt 9's theme. I feel like it's trying to have more realism in its tracks, in a sense. And Asphalt 8 has a lot more fantastical tracks, like Sector 8 and... The big one in the sky, the futuristic city, whatever that thing's called. I'm blanking on the name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't think those would fit well with Asphalt 9 trying to have much more, at least tracks in real locations. If you drift and you're going straight onto a barrel, it's usually okay. Like that one back there, I kind of did that with. But if you're going at an angle, that's when it acts funny. Hey, we got an Agera up there. Cool. Orbital loop, that's the one. Okay, I'll use the Yevska one more time for you, Tibby. But no guarantees. Hey, you still got second place. You still got second place in that one star Agera. Mine is also only 1 star, so I feel you on that one. What if previous Asphalt locations were brought back but with new layouts? That would be a great way to switch things up a bit and would be quite fun, I think. Does tree tracks feel awful to play in Asphalt 9 in general? I think they were trying too hard almost with them, if that makes sense. Like they were trying to do too much experimental stuff and it ended up making them kind of less fun. I still enjoy them, but... Hey, nice. Same lobby. Do you think Rio de Janeiro fit in Asphalt 9? Yeah, I'd say so. I would say so for sure. That being said, I don't think they would add it because we already have Buenos Aires in Asphalt 9, and those are the 2 biggest cities in Brazil, so I don't know if they would add both of them. Or sorry, not the 2 biggest cities in Brazil. 2 of the biggest cities in South America. Buenos Aires is in Argentina. Rio de Janeiro is in Brazil. And Sao Paulo is actually bigger. I don't know why I did that, but it worked. Oh, nope, nope. Hey, buddy. Okay, we're gonna have to 360 this one. That was a close one. Woo! GG. Oh, were the physics not on your side? Oof. Ordinaire's layout in Asphalt, it doesn't follow the way Asphalt 9 tracks are made. Yeah, but I definitely think it would make more sense in the game than Sector 8 or something like that. And I saw one of the Lycan Neon, like I didn't even know this car was in the game. Yeah, man. I hate knockdowns too. They're the worst. Let's play in the Navera to finish this off, and let me know which cars you'd like to see me play in MP2, and we'll play a couple of those and off the stream. Where is this car? There it is. I mean, not end off the stream. What am I talking about? End off multiplayer. We're not ending the stream for another hour. Although, you know something funny I just realized? The fact that I basically don't know any of the new cards that were added in the 3 updates or so when I was away, and I've barely seen any of them, makes me think that not a lot of people actually got them. Yeah, hopefully better luck next stream, Tibby. These knockdowns are so random it feels. Moderated by Gameloft. I wonder if someone actually named themselves that, or if their name was actually moderated by Gameloft. Oh, nope, not going for that. I would have died. Wall rides also act weird if you hit the very edge of them. I would have flipped on my top most likely if I had hit that one. Oh. Oh, hey, thanks, Brigatti, for pushing me back onto the good way. Appreciate it very much. And that was a pretty good way to end it off. Second out of... how many was that? 8. 2 Sharons disconnected, rip. Okay, well, moving on to MP2. We have already played in the Speedtail. So I have already played... what I might do, honestly, is play in the MC20 and the ER-9, because those are the 2 new ones. I might actually just do that. Yep. Yeah, GG, X-Hoodie. Didn't know I was back. That's quite a way to find out I was back. Me being right on your tail in a race. That's funny. Shouldn't go for that barrel with fast cars. Yep. I made a very quick decision to not go for that barrel, and I'm very glad I didn't. This video, I mean, sorry, this car is one that I should be making a video on, by the way. ER-9 can't wall ride. Does it act like the Sharon and just flip on its side? I see. Okay, very good to know. I will try not to then. Oh, well. Oh, man. Yeah, drifting isn't amazing here. Oh, oh, don't knock me down, please. Don't. Leave, stay away, thanks. In Slipstream seasons, it is almost better to not be in first, so that you can just stay behind the guy who is in first and ride their Slipstream and get infinite nitro that way. It's quite fun. And then if you can pass him at the last second, well, that's even better. Yeah, that's not happening. Still third, not awful. Yeah, I have noticed the broken camera of the ER-9. It's like action is normally up here, but the ER-9 is down here. It feels like close camera or whatever the one is that's lower down. All right. I will play the ER-9 now because I am super curious about this. I recorded videos in this car in its own season. I mean, MP2, oops. Yeah, I don't have this car. Not yet. What do I have up here? Oh. Buy a couple of these. I always buy exactly 2 of these when they come in the shop. Glad I checked. Alright, see you, Tibby. Yeah, hopefully Ghost. Ghost is so much better for live streams, I feel like, because don't have to worry about it. If the car phases through you in the ER-9, it'll shift your camera way off to the side. I haven't noticed that. I'll have to see if I can see that happen in this race. Hey, it's the Gangnam Style Monster Cat song. We'll have to test this out. Oh yeah, wow, that is weird. That is due to being so low, right? That it tries to not put you in the other car. But by doing so, it just pushes you off to the side. That's what's happening, right? It's a symptom of the other problem. I'm guessing at the very least that's what's happening here. That is very distracting. Oh, what? Huh? Y'all see that? Did my car just phase through the ground? Yeah, this car has some issues. This car has some real issues. Cool, still first. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Notice how the slipstream line is the inside of the floor most of the time. Well, that is a great way, I'd say, to end off the multiplayer section of this live stream. And we have liftoff, exactly. Ooh, gotta do all these. But time for club races now, actually. So let me go message the Legions United peeps and let them know. Where are we at? Where are we at? Now, someone remind me what the manhunt idea was that I think Prashant had sent earlier in his super chat. Because it was very intriguing, but I've forgotten it. Was it like SRT8, Runner, and A-Class Hunters or something like that? Something along those lines. Okay, cool. Hey, I was right. I haven't been buying any more Genty ones. I think once I max out the Vanda, I'll probably go for the Genty next here in the store. Oh, I can buy these. Except I can't buy very many. Okay, I'll buy this one. So where the reason these are so low is because I spent a bunch on epics for the electric R, and I golded that car out. Okay. Oh gosh, yeah. I have not claimed anything. I need to do that. Let's give some people some time to get to the game, I guess. I am back. Kingdom Hearts Battle Database. Let's see. I'm still alive. Dude, you're a trooper, man. I don't know how you do it. I hate this. I click on this and the only thing that comes is this. And I'm like, no daily goals? Where are my daily goals at? And then this thing also, which I can't do because it requires payment. Anyway. Got to explain it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thanks for the censor game. What track should we do? What track should we do? Yo, Lancelot! Okay. That does make sense, though. What kind of car would I like to see in Asphalt Legends Unite? I want to see the GT500 come. Like, why not, bruh? Why doesn't it come? Hum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. I mean, I guess let's do Norway, because I don't think we've played a manhunt on this before, have we? So this will be quite interesting. Maybe the 1679 will give us a little bit of luck here. We'll see though. So we'll play a couple races, maybe three or four usually we do in club races, and then do some Asphalt 8 and off the stream in about 52 minutes from now. They brought Microsoft chat filtering. Asphalt 9 has always had very aggressive filtering in the chat, which makes sense in one sense because it is a game for children and they don't want, you know, vulgar language in it, which, cool, fair enough. But they don't seem to have a check to see if something is in the middle of a word or not. So words like class get the second half censored, and they don't check to see if it's part of another word, which they should do. So it gets weird stuff like CL dash dash dash. All right, we're still waiting on. I don't know who this is, but I'm assuming it's someone else. If not, we'll just have a very fun duel of swords. I'm assuming it's someone else. Almost like Genshin's censorship. Is it similar? Except club size disabled for certain age. Okay. Well, in that case, that makes it even more dumb. Rip. Well, it looks like maybe not. If he wants to play, I guess we'll do it in the next race. Let's go ahead and launch this thing and see what happens. So, guys, as always, Manhunt. It is a sort of our own kind of multiplayer thing that we've come up with, where we have a runner who just tries to avoid getting knocked down by hunters who are in a higher class, typically. So in this case, for example, we have the SRT-8 against Lancelot in the A-class car. Usually we do one class apart, but sometimes we do two. We've even done like D versus S before, which has been interesting. But all that to say, the runners win, or the runner wins, I should say, if they complete 3 laps without getting knocked down more than 3 times. And then the hunter wins if they knock down the runner more than 3 times. And so one of the biggest strategies, pretty much, is to stay in shockwave as much as possible. Which is why the SRT-8 is such a difficult choice for this, because the SRT-8's nitro is so short that it's very difficult to deal with. Wrecks don't count, so if I wreck, like, that's whatever. Oh, I did the thing again. Hold on. Tab. Rip. Oops. Hey, touch drive saved me. I keep accidentally hitting the tab button. And I can knock down the hunter as many times as I want, but he has to get me 3 times. That's what the goal is here. And we don't want to run into those things. Oh, oh. Oh, that was a tree. Okay, I'm going this way. Yep, he didn't. Cool. Alrighty. Oh! I should have been more prepared for that. SRT-8's a bit of a tank. Bit of a tank. Oh, okay, so that's 1 knockdown. He has to knock me down 2 more times by the end of the race to get me. Which I am going to stop from happening as best as I can. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, don't hit the tree. Don't hit the tree. Don't hit the tree. I think I've got it in the bag. Let's see. Indeed we do. That is a win for the runner. And this is kind of how Manhunt works. GG to Lancelot. We just have more players. I do as well. I thought there was going to be another guy. But yeah, that was fun. The tree did get me. I think they made the... Did they ever make the trees in Tuscany not solid? Straight. SRT8 spelled straight, which is funny because a car can't turn. I never noticed that, but that is quite accurate and very funny. They did do that. That's what I thought. At least Nevada and Hunter Class. Ah, it happened again. This is hilarious. The censoring makes it worse. All right, cool. Sounds good to me. Let's go turn on manual acceleration. Not that. Always forget where to put this. Cool. Well, I know what car I'm using. So this will be very interesting. So we're doing Elise, Nevada. Let's create this. Let's see, what track or what variant do we want to do? Let's do Dam Buster, because he didn't specify, so we'll go with whatever. And I'm going to go with my good old Bugatti Chiron. And we shall see how this goes. How is Norway before Paris? I have no idea. They seem to have botched the the stuff at the end there. I mean, even Tuscany is before Paris, right? So, don't know what's happening. Oh, we got a Devel, so we're gonna see what that's like. This will be fun. I feel like we should give him like at least 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's head on out. Oh! We love this Chiron. We love this car. Wonder how long it'll be before the Devel passes me. Not long now, I am assuming. Oh! Okay. I don't know how that happened. Y'all know why I chose Dam Buster, right? Oh! That was a flyby. Oh. Wow. Okay, go get him, Devel. Oh, I see what we're doing here. I see what we're doing. Got him. Okay, got one. Got one. That's one down. That is one down. Oh, then he got me. Okay. One down, about 60% to go. Let's see. We got this. We got this. I believe in us. Yo, Garage Eagle. You're almost as late to the stream as I am. Normally at the beginning. Nope. See, Elise is a great pick because its nitro lasts so long. It's so hard to catch, catch them when they're not in shockwave. Man. This is quite the manhunt. It would be so fun if they added this as an actual game mode. Wouldn't that be sick? Oh no. All right, let's go over here for a second. Let's give him time. Your days are numbered, buddy. Ha! Don't know how that wasn't a knockdown. Oh. Okay, oh, that was a Rex, so that doesn't count. Rex don't count. Oh! Oh! Ah, darn. Ooh! I thought I could block him and get him that way. Well, GG to Lancelot. GG to Lancelot. That was a good choice. I was a little bit too cocky when I said be scared. I don't know who this is, so that's why I keep saying other guy. I can't read this language. No, the Elise got me at least 3 times in that race. I wonder if his PC crashed again. I love that. Stop playing Asphalt Unite altogether. Feels like it's going down drain with the way GameLoft is handling it. At least it's not Asphalt 8. A-class for you, Cairo. Okay, so we'll be S-class then. That makes sense. All right. We're gonna choose. What should we choose? I mean, probably Nile River. I'm guessing that's fine. So I will instead go in the... Actually, no, I'm gonna go with the Bugatti again. Let's go with the Bugatti again. Let's finish this one off. Oh no. Oh no. The synchronization of death. Uh-oh. Cool. Do you see what the error message said? Generic failure. That is quite the error message. Like some of the error messages I get at work. It's like, this did not work. I'm like, well, thank you, but why didn't it work? Okay, well, I'm glad I chose this then. I probably should have not chosen this track, though. I should have chosen... Well, it is long. Maybe it'll be okay. Alright, well, I guess that's us ready, and we'll go. Final club race of the stream. After this, we'll move on to Asphalt 8. Call it a day. Thoughts on Cars 2? I like Cars 2. I don't like it as much as the first one, but I do like it better than the third one. I think it is overhated, for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's head out. 10 seconds may have been a bit too long, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, no, please don't. Thank you. Dang, that car is fast. We should have only given him 5 seconds. Man, I just want to catch up to him before the end of the race. That's all I'm trying to do now. Getting deja vu from this Manhunt race. This is a lot like one of the Manhunt races last stream, isn't it? Where the same thing happened. Someone was just way too fast. Oh! Oh! I don't know if he did that on purpose or not. Either way. Oh, I should have hit Nitro sooner. Oh, 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 oh. Well, how about that? Yeah, ER-9 is probably one of the best possible picks for this, honestly. Okay, well, we got him once. We got him once. We got him once. At the very end. I will take it. I will take it. Well, GG to foreign name guy. Does anyone know how to read? Does anyone know this language? I knew I had a chance at the very end when he was going around the corner. I just beeline for him and cool. Well, that was Manhunt for today. Time for Asphalt 8, I think. So, put some cars down in the chat. What would you like to see me play today in this game? Again, I will need to end the stream at the turn of the hour, so in about 27 minutes from now. Wait, I can't even hear the game. I can't even hear the game. What is this? Hello? Game? Well, that's... Okay. What? Every day, another weird Asphalt 8 thing. You mean his name Fuji Mountain Tofu? Okay, good to know. Thanks, Enzo. Yeah, I was curious about what the name meant. Okay, we're gonna give some time for the World Series to come in, because this always happens at the beginning. Usually we either have to restart the game or just wait a while, and then the seasons will finally show up. Yeah, it makes the music volume is on mute on purpose, but let me guess, I can't afford it. One thing I do want to know though, hold on. There's one car I've always wanted to buy, but I never did. Wait. Where did the R8 go? Is that car just straight up gone now? The other one. Well, is that car just no more? There we go, there we go. Okay. The LMS Ultra. Yeah, what happened to the LMS Ultra? Is it just gone? Anyway, we'll start off with the Dart. That's very interesting, though. Dang. So they just straight up removed it. Weird. Huh. Okay, I've never seen that happen before. But yes, we will start off with the dart. Wait. Some cars are limited. Does that mean you can't always play in them? That's so weird. Like, why would you do that to a game? Oh, wait. Does that mean you can't always buy it? I see. Okay, that makes sense. That did not used to be a thing in Asphalt 8. $974, whatever. Same difference. I think it was like 2,000 some tokens, so I wondered if I had enough tokens for it or not. All right, well, hopefully people have had enough time to get their car. Let's go. First Asphalt 8 race of the day. Let's hope it goes well. Again, I will, as always, stop for selfies at the end. We got Ben. He, you, insignificant. We got Tryon Tyrese. Who else we got here? I also like the look of that car, and I'm kind of sad because I always wanted to buy it because it had good acceleration and all that. But never did. Kind of sad. Oh well. Maybe it'll come back. So with Asphalt 8, I still have to use the spacebar for nitro. Good acceleration, but not so great nitro. Yeah, that sounds about right. $4:30 a.m. still alive. Dude, you're a trooper. I shall promote you from fan to air conditioner. If you stay till 5 when I end the stream, I will promote you from air conditioner all the way up to cooling unit. One of the hardest things to get used to going back from Asphalt 8 to Asphalt 9 is the fact, going back from Asphalt 9 to Asphalt 8, is the fact that you cannot use nitro in the air. And I always forget that, and I try to use it on the jumps, and I just can't. Also, the fact that people can steal your nitro. Oh. Oh, thanks, buddy. This is a great spot. By the waterfall. I like it. Okay, that's 4. You know, that I'm looking at it, that waterfall does not look very realistic at all. LMS Ultra is useless now. Dang, I thought the good nitro would help it. I mean, the good acceleration would help it, but I guess not. Oh, we got someone else joining? Possibly. Nope, they just wrecked. How would I summarize different racing games I know? Asphalt 9 is super arcadey. Forza Horizon is kind of in the middle between arcadey and realistic, and Motorsport is super realistic and simulation-ish. Alright, well, if we're playing around, I guess let's play around. This is something you can't do in Asphalt 9, because they stop you from going backwards for some stupid reason. Oh. Well, time to... Oh no. I was afraid they were trying to box me in for a second there. Oh, that's close. There was one time, you guys may remember this, maybe a year or two ago now, when I crossed the finish line with 1 second. Forza Horizon, it's not like arcadey, but it's maybe slightly more so than Motorsport. It's still definitely much more on the realistic side, though. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, one time I crossed the finish line at 1 second disqualification, and the game just went on infinitely, and I think it went around 7 laps. It was in the M14A. I know it's on a stream archive somewhere. I'm pretty sure I titled the stream something about that, so you can probably go find that if you want. Anyway, moving on. What car should we play next? We can do Classic or Master. Either way works. But it's probably easier to find people in Classic, because all you have to do is join with the same player rating. I mean, car rating. Sorry. The Master is based on player rating. Ooh, Cobra 427. I like that. The Aerial Atom. Right. I was new as Barcelona Reverse. I forgot whether it was the Atom or the M14A. Is the which class is the Shelby in? Don't tell me the Shelby's been demoted to S class. Man, I hate this. Huh, this will be quite the nostalgia hit. Cobra 1179 Classic. It was M14A? Okay. How about the GSX R750? Yeah, we can do that one too. Yeah, this car, I still have it at its old... I don't know how they translated multiplayer tuning to this. Don't really understand it. But anyway, it's at whatever my old multiplayer tuning was. I mean, demoted to A D class. Oops. Words. W ads? Well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the ads. Oh wait, I need to actually hit race. Oops. Oh gosh. Okay, well, some people are in here. That's fine. I saw the Champion League and I was like, what? Does 230 also match? Maybe? I don't know. I guess you did though. Speaking of ads, the ads on YouTube is just atrociously annoying. Hopefully mine aren't too bad. Well, this will be fun. You're gonna have some tryhards in the lobby, I bet. I just call anyone who plays this game seriously nowadays tryhards, because why would you? I mean, look at it. Okay. One thing I will say, the ghosting is probably the best feature they've added in a long time. Because why wasn't that always a thing at the beginning of races? It would have saved me so many times when playing in the SLK back in the day. Y'all, if you go watch my old SLK races, which I made so many of, I probably made more races on that car than any other car. Oh, thanks. I would always get knocked down at the beginning. But I mean, maybe that wasn't such a bad thing because that car was so OP that that was probably the only way that other people could win on a lot of tracks if they knocked you down. Oh! What was that? I wonder if you can avoid having your nitro removed if you go super close or like between the two things you jump between back there. If you go really low, I wonder if you can get so little airtime that your nitro does not go away. Or maybe that's not at all possible. Who knows? This guy's gonna knock me down, isn't he? Isn't he now? We're gonna go up. We're gonna ride on top of one of these things. Yeah, let's go. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, where are we gonna selfie? Some are at the end here. Let's see. Yeah, I like where this guy is. I like when you get up to the edge. You can see that there's basically nothing out here. I think this is everyone who's still here. There are people doing but with high-end S-Class cars. Asphalt Unite still doesn't have a Korean car, really? That is surprising. No, it's it. Never thought you'd see the day the Cobra's in the same class as Camaro GS. It feels like almost every good car has been demoted to B class. I don't get it. All right, well that's enough selfies. Let's play around now. Oh! Or maybe never mind. We have no time. No time. No time. The roof looks weird on the Cobra. Are we used to it being off? Welcome back, Frooms. All right, let's do the other one that Alex requested. It looks like the GSX R750. Is this what's this? A Suzuki? What is this? I know it's a bike. Okay, cool. I got that right. I was afraid I was making a fool out of myself. R750. Classic. Yes, your Furai is a beauty. Well, we got a few more Staravs. You can probably join if you join the next 10 minutes. I will say go when I actually go this time. There. All right, who we got? Full lobby again. Got Tryon. Hey, we do have assuming that's Vrooms in the chat. Who else? Oh no, that's Vrooms in the chat. 2 Vrooms people. Is that a club or maybe a team or something? If I change my mile per hour to kilometers per hour, I will much less easily know the speed because I'm American. I always thought that like the dolly zoom thing effect at the beginning of this was cool. This right here. Ooh, good song. Okay, let's go. What was that Lotus doing? So many bikes. Anyone else is here is like, why so many bikes? What's happening? Oh no. I still can't drive these things. What? Okay, what? You're telling me if I do just a 360, you're still going to just wreck me? Apparently that is the case. Munich is such a bad track for bikes. They don't know how to handle it. They just don't. $200, cool. Well, this car goes way faster when it's in its special thing. Oh, oh! Why'd I sound like a dog just then? Did not mean to. Actually, you know what's something I just realized? If you get into the purple animation thing when you're already turning, it doesn't make you do weird in the air. Like, it doesn't make you go wheelie if you're already turning. Oh, this is going to be very difficult. This is going to be very, very difficult. This is going to be monstrously hard. Because bikes just can't do this. Okay, there's a few. Okay. We like it. Oh, well. Never mind. What is going on? Okay, I think we'll probably be able to do one more race, most likely. Have we done S-Class picture yet? We have not. What S-Class car should we do to end off? We can play in Master. Lunar New Year... What? Okay, fine. We'll do the SLK. That's what we'll end off with. Is this just a regular SLK? We'll do 2 more races. Tell you what, we'll do the SLK and we'll do 1 S-Class car. SLK time. What are we at? 1296? This car brings back such memories. Alas, it has now also been demoted to D-Class like every single other good car that ever was. You guys remember the OG demoted to D-Class car, though? The Impala? Y'all remember the Impala? When that car first came out, it was this insane, like, A or S-Class nightmare. I forget what it was, but it was basically as good as the SLK. And then they demoted it to D-Class before it even really came out. But yes, one more race after this. I see the Trash Can AF10 was the first suggestion, so we might go with that one. I've done the Apollo IE and Vulcan before. So yeah, we'll go with the AF10 after this, and then that'll be the end. Impala was Blueprint A-Class. Right, I think... Right, didn't they nerf it to D-Class before... Like, it was out in the game, but they nerfed it before it became available, if that makes sense? So the only people who got to drive it super fast were hackers, right? Or, like, in events and whatnot. Nobody actually got the car when it was at that. This particular car being in D class, I think infuriates me more than any other class change in the game. Because people worked so hard for this thing and spent so much effort specifically tailoring it to be good in multiplayer, and then they just kind of like, nope, it's as good as the regular SLK. Like, okay. Or as good as a Furai or whatever else is around this level. And I refuse to upgrade it because it shall forever stay at the tune it was before these horrible changes were made. You can blame all of it to the R8 SE. Yeah, the R8 SE was kind of pushing it a little bit because that was the one car that... Because the thing is with the SLK SE, it was difficult to drive and hard to get and all that. The R8 SE was definitely, I want to say was easier to get. It was in an R&D that wasn't the most difficult thing in the world. And it was a lot easier to drive than the SLK too, so... Yeah, the e-tron SE also got the nerf, but I really do think that was the one that people really complained about. Oh, you know what? Let's do a selfie here. Let's do it out by these snowy slopes. Overlooking the town. Yeah, I don't think I've ever taken a selfie in this spot before. Cool. Oh, that's a lot of folks too. Oh wow, I'm not gonna be able to get everyone in the screenshot. Okay, I'll be able to fit more people in the screenshot over to the left side of me. Or if you get in front too, that also works. I'm assuming... It looks like a parking lot now. Y'all are trying to box me in, aren't you? I see what's happening here. I see what's going on. This is fun though. Over half the people in the race are doing this. Oh wait, are we too far away from the finish line? Hold on. We might be. We might be. Rip us. Rip us. This was my plan all along. No, it wasn't. Fun. Okay. Well, we got one more race. We shall play in Master League. Yes, very nostalgic. We will play in Master League in the Arash AF10, or at least that's what I will be playing in. Where is it? Wait, what? I can't do that? Hold on. Why can't I? Huh? Wait, why can't I play in that? Is it another one of these cars that's locked right now? Okay then. Let's play in something else instead. Oh, you don't think... Did I never get the Arash? Did I only ever get it in... Maybe not then. Okay. Silly me. What should we play instead then? Wow. You did it, Dacia. You did it. FF0, Bailey Blade, MP425, Vulcan. I don't know what of those I have, actually. Bailey. That's 2 for the Bailey. I don't have the Bailey. I'm pretty sure. Vulcan, Homage. Oh, Homage! That's low, though. That got nerfed. I want to play something fast. FF0? I don't think I have that. Do I? I can't play in the Bailey, guys. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. What am I talking about? We'll do the Bailey. Duh. It's 1679 at the end. Bailey Master. We have decided. We have decided. Final race of the stream. Let's make it a good one. Oh, wait. Oh, this one? Oh, yeah, 1640. See, I forgot this car even existed. I don't think I even upgraded it much at all. Okay. That's probably enough time. Let's head in. Am I going to play its rerun SE and Unite along with the player R? Probably. I imagine I would. Nice. I see that it is not filling up as quickly. This might be because I'm unranked, honestly. Has the chat been working okay on stream? Like, in the actual stream? For a while there, before I took my break, it wasn't working super great. Cool. Yeah, Streamlabs fixed itself. Can I do it with the maxed out S-Class? Maybe next stream. This is it for today. I have something I need to go do, so unfortunately cannot extend it. Oh, we got the super fast car in Forza Horizon 4 that was broken for a while. I'm gonna get knocked down, aren't I? Oh, I wasn't. How about that? Was that a Devel? That was, wasn't it? Yep, that's a Devel. Yep, it is indeed. Oh! Hi, train. Stay away. I'm just gonna stay to the side. Hopefully avoid all trains. Cool. Thanks. Buddy. Buddy, what are we doing? We're not even toward the end of the race yet. I see. Y'all are being little trolls, aren't you? Y'all being little trolly people. Actually, you know what would be fun? Let's go back up to the Asphalt 8 sign. Let's take a selfie under the Asphalt 8 sign. I don't think we've ever done this before. Not that we can really see it all that well, but that'll be a fun thing to do nonetheless, I feel. All right, come on. Let's back up properly. All right. I don't know what's happening here, but we almost have a good selfie here. Come on, come on. There we go. And then it was ruined. And then it was ruined. I'm being boxed in from all sides. Help. This is really the box in, isn't it? Ever thought about adding Extreme of my games to play? Isn't that only on Netflix games nowadays? I made one video about that game, which was about the Mustang monster truck. Cool. Well, that was some fun selfies, some fun Asphalt 9 earlier on there. That will be the final race of the stream. So thank you all so much for joining today. I typically stream. It's entirely free to play. I might check it out then. I doubt I'll like record it or anything like that, but cool. Yeah, that was definitely very fun. Thank you all so much for joining. I stream every 2 weeks around the same time. And yeah, that was so much fun, and I will see you guys all next time. And if one of your cars did not get picked up this time around, if I didn't choose to play in it, maybe next time it'll happen. So yeah, with that, I'll see y'all next time, next week, next video, whatever I do. And yeah, goodbye everyone.